Motivation, discipline, and consistency. Do you sometimes feel like your life is going nowhere? That might be because of a lack of motivation, discipline, and consistency. We often give up too early. In this video, I will explain why consistency, action-taking, and discipline are so important. We have to be committed. Commitment is nothing we are born with. It is something that everyone has to learn. Discipline and consistency go hand in hand and are the foundation of every successful individual. To succeed in life, we have to be persistent, dedicated to our objectives, and willing to overcome obstacles as they arise without losing motivation. Consistent performance means giving your all every day regardless of your feelings. If you do that, you will develop a winning work ethic. Achieving the goals you've been working on for weeks, months, or even years is one of the most fulfilling things in life. Sticking to one purposeful habit might be exhausting because we often don't feel like doing the same thing over and over again, but once we see our desired results, it will be worth it. Having self-control is key. A good way to stay committed is by documenting everything. I have a YouTube video on how to be more productive in life. Writing to-do lists and journals is one of my major tips. We need to know where we want to go, how long it will approximately take, and what we have to do in order to get there. We have to train our mind to get out of our comfort zone because no one feels the same every day. Sometimes we have to make uncomfortable discipline decisions, delay gratification to feel happy and satisfied in the long term. Discipline can start small with you either waking up early in the morning or you working until late at night. That's up to every individual. We all function differently. It's just about making the most out of our time. We all know motivation plays a big role, but motivation can be worthless if we don't have enough discipline. For instance, athletes need proper motivation to begin their training. Yet even more discipline to continue being in the gym for hours and keeping up that training day after day. Another example, you must be motivated to eat healthy meals, but without discipline to keep it up daily, you'll end up eating things you shouldn't the next few days after you have been so extremely motivated. Healthy foods are not always that tasteful, that's why we need discipline to keep on eating them. We know that it will be beneficial for us in the long run. Our body will function better, and we therefore have enough energy to push to our limits in every situation and be disciplined. A disciplined person is strong and isn't always led by emotions. If we are disciplined, we will often do uncomfortable things and don't give up because we don't feel like doing something right now. It's important that we are consistently improving and are not just sitting around waiting for a better day with a better mood. We all know that the sun doesn't shine every day. A disciplined and ambitious person is still trying to make the most of the darker days because he or she knows that after darkness there is always light. Discipline means you're running a marathon, not a sprint. In order to stay disciplined, we must avoid distractions. These could be the wrong kind of friends, social media, or any other drugs. A disciplined person is capable of being productive every day. If you're bored during the day, you're not productive. When you're productive and disciplined, your day doesn't have enough hours. A great way to look at motivation and discipline is by thinking about New Year's resolutions. The top 3 New Year's resolutions are usually all about making money, getting into shape, and losing weight. People start out so motivated to do these things, but only a small percentage are actually disciplined enough to follow through with their plans and achieve their goals. They may buy a gym membership, but after a couple months they cancel it because they have not been going regularly. They didn't have enough discipline to carry on with their goals. If you look at the people who have changed the world in some sort of way or another, you'll see that they had to have a lot of discipline to lead the way. It wasn't always comfortable, but having proper discipline worked miracles for them. Turn your imagination into reality. What do you really want to be or do? People overestimate what they could finish in a year, but underestimate what they could finish in 5 years. All you have right now is all you need. God only gives us things we can handle. Sometimes we wish we had more strength, but what we have is all we need. The brain is a muscle that needs to be trained. We need to train to be disciplined. We might sometimes research about something for a very long time, but we never actually put our plans into practice. If you want to start a business, for example, you also have to be practical about it. It's not enough to read about it for a very long time. It's also necessary to put what we learned into practice immediately, step by step. Let's say, for example, you want to learn a new skill. Learn about it and then try to put into practice what you just learned. Then learn some more and put that into practice too. That way, we are not just theoretical. You may say, what if I don't succeed? Whenever you lose in life, just take a few seconds to recover. Think about the reason you didn't succeed and use what you learned so you don't make the same mistakes twice. Then start afresh and don't give up. You can learn from those mistakes and get stronger and wiser. You can start climbing that mountain again and head for the top with a totally new approach. Your comebacks will always be greater than any setbacks if you stay consistent and disciplined. Here are some tips to get motivated and practice discipline. Number 1. If you don't have any motivation to start a task, try setting a timer in your head and begin to count down from 10 to 0. Then push yourself to start or continue something without thinking about it. This should put you in the right mindset to get going. Just get started and keep it up. Keep your focus on the finish line without losing sight or worrying about how you are going to get there in this moment. Number 2, don't wait for the new year to start doing something you always wanted to do. Begin now, today. Some people may say pain of discipline isn't worth going through. However, a lot of us don't think about the pain of regret they'll suffer when they quit and just stay in their comfort zone forever. Number 3, work hard and pray hard. Do what you can and whatever is in your power, and let God take care of the rest of it. That way, you will have no feelings of regret because you know you gave your all, and if things don't work out according to your plan, just believe that it was not meant to be. Number 4, discipline is the bridge between inspiration and value achievement. Break down your goals into achievable steps so your short-term successes will motivate you to keep going. Number 5, remove distractions and resist temptations. Replace social media scrolling with something else, such as calling a friend or listening to a video. Having a replacement activity is going to change your life. Over time, it will become a new habit. Discipline is an incredible force of creation. It can help you improve your wealth, your health, your marriage, and more. If you are disciplined, you can be whatever or whoever you want to be. You can learn new skills, be a musician, or an athlete, or start your own business, etc. Please leave me a comment under the video and make this the time you are going to start working toward your new goals. Mark it on your calendar. Get yourself mentally ready to go after a totally new life. Put it down in writing and hang it up somewhere where you'll see it. This is vital and will remind you of your goals and keep you motivated. If you want to learn more and become an expert in your field or learn a new skill in any area, sign up to Skillshare's 1-month free trial. Link is in my description. If you think this video was somehow helpful, please give it a like and share it with your friends and family. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos about personal development, success, spirituality, or psychology. Have a blessed day.